You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came.
Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is having a fabulous Friday night. I know some are already into Saturday, which is crazy. Greetings from the dark side. I love it. I have not done a kickback and chat in a long time, and this is the original home of them. So we are going to be doing them starting now. I was going to start in the new year, but I figured why not? I miss going live. I want to go live, and we have a lot to talk about. I did want to start off this stream tonight because I know some of you have asked me about different streaming services, and I've given the tip Black Friday is the best time to get any kind of stream service like Hulu or Max. I'm trying to think of the other ones off the top of my head. I know Discovery Plus did not do a deal this year, but there are still wonderful deals. I just had to go through my list of what I have, cancel the ones that I have to reapply for the ones that I want to keep this year. So quickly, just want to let you know, I have all the links, all of that. I do know that Peacock, which does a lot of, I know they do a lot of Bravo shows, and like they had Real Housewives on Miami start with Peacock, and now they actually play it again on Bravo because they weren't sure if it was gonna last. But like the Ultimate Girls Trip, that's always on Peacock. Peacock has a lot of good shows, TV shows, movies, all of that good stuff. They are running a deal for 12 months at $1.99 a month. Or you could pay $19.99 for the whole year, and you get a whole year of Peacock, which I think, so the deal ends on the 27th. You have a couple days to decide if you want to do it. They say you can use the code Big Deal for the $1.99 and year long for the $19.99, but I have the link for you, which makes it a lot easier. With all of these too, I've noticed you can cancel at any time. So if you say want Peacock and you don't really use it, you can cancel it. They won't charge you like a fee for canceling it. None of that good stuff. Yeah, it's a great deal. I This is why I love Black Friday. And I was like, I can't hold this to myself. And I actually said it like not that long ago in someone's chat, and they're like, you should totally talk about this. I'm like, you know what? Let me talk about it. Hulu is doing theirs for 99 cents for 12 months at $1 a month. So you can pay like the $12 up front, or you could just pay the 99 cents each month. And that ends on the 28th. So you have a couple days to decide there. What's great about Hulu, you can also add Disney Plus for $2 more a month, which that's the plan I have. So I pay for Hulu and Disney, and it's $3. It's $3.18, I want to say, with tax and all of that. You can cancel anytime with them as well. And the only thing with a lot of these, so like for instance, I use my personal email, which is my Jackie Sunshine email, but you can't continue on to the next year with that same email, unfortunately. Some of them you can. So like with Peacock, I had to use a different email. I go in between two emails. So I've been doing this for 4 years now. So I'll use my business one year, then my personal one the next year for the ones that don't allow you to. And once you've already had that established, you're like kind of just resubscribing with them. So you're allowed to use that one that you didn't use the year before to resubscribe at the price that they're giving it to you for. So if you have two emails, it works great. You just got to intertwine with them every other year. It's not that really hard. I know some people don't like doing that. I get it. Hulu, though, I was able to resubscribe with the account I already had. So that was a good thing. I canceled it, but then resubscribed with the same thing right then and there. Disney is going to fade away as of January 24th into one stream service. I can't remember who they are combining with. I think it might be with Hulu, because I know Hulu does Disney Plus. They also offer another streaming service that you can add on. They actually have a couple. Oh my God, I was like, who the hell is coming in my back chat? I didn't even send the link to anybody. Fucking Pope. I love you, Pope. Just don't scare me like that, Pope. We'll have to check that out, because I did not know that. Build the Bear. Hello, Roadhog. I know the other one. So I got Hulu. I resubscribed to Hulu. I resubscribed to Peacock. If you don't want to pay for cable, this is the best way to do it. Oh, here, let me give you the Hulu link. Hulu link. And they have an option where you can do the Disney and the Hulu from that one link. The other one that I got this year was Max, which is HBO Max. I prefer HBO over Showtime. So I had to sit here and I went with my boyfriend. I was like, do we want Paramount and Showtime, or do we just want HBO Max? Paramount and Showtime are offering a deal, but their deal sucks. They were offering it last year for $1.99 for 12 months. You pay that every month. This year, they're only doing it for 3 months. 3 months. What the hell is 3 months? I mean, if you want to see if you like Paramount and get that 3 months for the $1.99, that's perfect for people that don't know what Paramount has to offer. You can also add Showtime with the Paramount, and it comes out to $3.99 for both services, only again for 3 months. That deal does end on December 3rd. And it says new and former subscribers only. So unfortunately, I'm not getting it, but you guys can definitely check it out. I just didn't find a lot that I watched on Paramount. Your Showtime comes with your Paramount. There you go. Yeah, I do know you have the advanced I forgot what they're called. Each service has, their plus, their deluxe, whatever they call them. Premier. I did say I'm going with HBO this month. I haven't signed up yet, but HBO is doing it for $2.99 a month for 6 months. It's a 70% savings. It's not a full year, but it's 6 months, and they've also been teasing on their site that Barbie is going to be coming out on Max. So if you want to see the new Barbie movie, I think it's coming out in January from everything that I've seen. So here is the Max link. And I love HBO. HBO has We Are Here, which is the 3 drag queens that go into each town and they put on a drag show. I love that show. There's just a lot that I like with HBO. And that was like the main reason why, like, when we moved, I wanted cable. And everyone's like, "Oh, cable is so expensive." Yeah, but I like my TV shows. I like knowing that I get, Bravo, USA, all that. But I also want HBO. I wanted Showtime at the time. Um, it was a lot of money. And it's like, well, we can get these streaming service for a lot less, especially with Black Friday deals, and I still have the same things. You don't have Max and can't get it, unfortunately. Well, you can always borrow my Max and I'll let you watch Barbie. Or I'll just give you a account on mine. Because you're my girl, Peach. If anyone ever wants to watch a movie, I'm more than happy to let you borrow it to watch a movie. I think Pope still has. I don't know which one you have. I think you have Hulu, one of those. Couldn't get it. He wanted to watch something. Oh, it was Hulu because you watched the Jelly Roll. See, I remember. I just got to think a little bit. And the only other one that I saw, because I've never actually heard of this one. Like I said, Discovery Plus is not doing a Black Friday deal. They suck. They're not offering their members nothing. And it's like, do I keep Discovery Plus? Do I not? We'll have to decide before 2 days because that's when the next cycle is for me. But the only other one I heard was Philo. I've never actually heard of them. They do like shows, movies. They say they have 70 live channels. So if you're looking for like that cable, this would probably be the better route for the live television shows. They're only offering though $12.50 for 1 month. That's 50% off for the month that you get it, but it's normally $25 a month. So if you're looking for more of the cable, check them out. You get it for 1 month. If you don't like it, you can cancel it. But I figured I would let you guys know all of that good stuff. Let me share the link too. So there's always a link that I go to. Did I exit it out? I did. I'll reopen it. It's called, it should come up right away. It's like blackfriday.com. Literally, I think that's the website that I go to. And I check it out every year and see what services are offering what. And I write down everything to make sure I know. And I go from there. And I usually have to cancel some every year and then just reapply for a new service with my old email. Like I said, I go back and forth between 2 emails and it works out great. That's the link that I use to check out these streaming service deals. And you can check it out there too and see what else they have to offer. I pretty much gave everything that they had on there. Aw, thank you so much, The Bunny Gathering. Oh, really? I'll take it. Thank you. I love it. You were my first super chat ever, and now my second. I love it. We need to get together soon. I know you're still not doing much, but I hope that things get better and we can still do our stream that we're planning on doing. We could still do it. The future is now. Yeah, you scare the crap out of me, Pope. Pope's in the back chat like, haha, I scared you. Yeah, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, who the fuck is popping in my back chat? Like, who is this? Which, if anyone does want to come on panel, more than welcome. I know some of you know who Trisha Paytas is. And I was like, I haven't talked about Trisha in a long time. Because honestly, she got pregnant last year. I said, let her, she's not the best person on YouTube. Well, she's a little better. I'll give her that now. She's always been like a hypocrite, always contradicted things that she said that she did in life and then didn't do, or she lies saying she did this and then really didn't do it. That's Trisha Paytas for you. Good old Trisha. She ended up getting pregnant with Moses after they got married, and the baby is now a year old almost. I'm very shocked. But it did her well, and that was what I was hoping. And that's why I stopped talking about her, because I was hoping that motherhood would change who she was. Though she still has those traits of who Trisha Paytas is, she is a lot better than she was in the past. I know the whole Colleen Ballinger thing with Trisha was a big thing this year, and she actually, for the first time ever, took accountability for something she had really no part in. She didn't know what Colleen was doing, or she said she didn't, though I had a feeling she might have been aware of some things, just not really connecting it with what was going on. But she had a good year this year, and she found out she's pregnant with her second baby. She's in her second trimester, and I'm so happy for her. I'm honestly really happy for Trisha. Al Capone, my Liz. I love you, Liz. Girl, where have you been all my life? Yeah, Malibu Barbie. I still can't believe the name. Malibu Barbie. I don't know if I would name my child that. I still to this day don't understand that. I know she's a big Barbie fan and she likes Malibu, so whatever. As long as he's happy and she's happy, that's their life. It's their kid's name. It's not my kid's name. I'm not naming them. I'll just tell you this. I would never name my kid Malibu Barbie, but I do want to know what possible name the second baby could have. I'm like curious, like, are you going to go on, like, if it's a boy, are you going to name him Ken or Malibu Ken or I'm like trying to think of what other places do they name a Barbie after? I think there's only a Malibu Barbie. Then there's like poolside Barbie and like kitchen Barbie or pregnant Barbie. I don't think there's like any other places like, Chicago Barbie or Wisconsin Barbie. There's not those kind of names. So maybe it would be Malibu Ken if it's a boy. That would be weird. Or just Ken. Has to be Malibu Ken, right? They have to have a set. Gotta have the boy and the girl. Hey, Coffee. Beetlejuice. She is a big Beetlejuice fan. She's also a huge Adam Sandler fan. So for all we know, it could be Adam Sandler Jr. Like, I could totally see her pulling one of those. There's another guy she's like completely obsessed with, and I can't think of his name right now. Another actor. Like, I could totally see her naming it after an actor. Oh yeah, the number name Elon did. Yes, Cassie, I forgot about that. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think. So I found we were at Thanksgiving at Jake's grandmother's yesterday, and everybody is pregnant or had their baby. So his first cousin was pregnant last year, so she had the baby this year, and the baby was Anna Banana, which I love. And then his cousin is pregnant, and I know the baby's name is going to be Isabella. And Elizabeth is a name possible because his brother and his brother's wife are also pregnant. And for all those motherfuckers that have a problem with my ovaries, let's just say this is prime time, bitch. Do you not see everybody else getting pregnant in my family? Oh, wait, you don't, because you're not a part of my life. But I'm prime time right now. I'm only 36. I waited for a reason so I can spend some time with my man and be an adult because I was not at that point yet. We wanted to spend some time. We wanted to live our life, and we're ready. So stop talking about my motherfucking ovaries. Are you my GYN? Like, come on now. I'm not like 40. I'm not 48. I'm not almost 50 like, some people. I'm still prime time to have some babies. I mean, Trisha, I think, is the same age as me. She's on baby number 2. Come on now. She did. Trisha was a huge Aaron Carter fan. Have you seen the name ABCDE? And the mom claims, what? Okay. No, I have not seen that. Hello, William. Hello, Patty. I know I didn't say hi to everyone. I'll say hi to everyone real quick. I can't believe Coffee's here. Coffee, I love you. Happy belated birthday on my channel. Though we did wish you a happy birthday over at Roadhogs the other night. Popey's here and scared the shit out of me. My Peachy Welsh. Go check out Welsh's new video. We had some YouTuber decided to accuse her of something she didn't do. So she made her response to that, and it was very good. So check that video out if you haven't. All of my friends have wonderful channels, and I will link everyone's channel down below. So my replay crew, or for any of you guys later, you can come back to this video and everyone's channel will be there. Like the Bunny Gathering, he has a channel. Of course, Roadhog has a channel. Welsh, Peach. I love all of your channels, and I'm happy to support my friends. And JJ, Cindy, they're not here, but they have channels. I love them all. Rare night that you're not doing anything. Oh, I want to know what crafts you're working on this year, because I know you're a crafty girl. And I saw some awesome Christmas crafts, and I thought of you. Oh my God, I went out today for Black Friday. We really weren't looking for anything. Like, I just kind of wanted to go out and see. So we went to Target. I'm not a Target girl. Target is literally like once in a blue moon. It wasn't bad, but usually, like, I remember going to Walmart like 4 years ago, or like 5 years ago, even now too. And like the TVs, everybody would be in like these crazy ass lines just to get the TV because they were such a good deal. And I'm not saying that the TVs aren't still a good deal, but they had like rows and rows and rows of TVs. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, just people just don't need stuff, or it's just too much money, or they can't afford it, or everyone has a TV now. Like, I just couldn't believe all of, like, usually if you didn't get there, you might not get an item. And it was like, maybe with time they've developed a better system, but usually there are still these certain items that if you're not there, you don't get them. And I don't know, there just seemed to be a lot out. No crafts. Oh, girl, that makes me so sad. Too busy with work. Aren't we all? But it was busy. Like, the plazas were busy. And then I went to the Dollar Tree because I was looking for a Christmas tree topper. So usually we have like a little Christmas tree, but this year my uncle's girlfriend decided to get us a big Christmas tree. She called me up one day and she's like, I see this wonderful tree. Would you, if I get it, would you put it up? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm going to buy it for you. I'm like, okay. And then I see it. I'm like, oh my God, it's a big tree. This ain't no like 2-3 foot tree that we used to just put up for fun. Like, this is like, all right, my family's back and I'm putting up a regular Christmas tree in the house. I'm like, no. So I was like, whatever, we have a tree. But all of my ornaments that were on like the little tree that I used to have are still in storage. And it was just like, whatever, let's just buy everything new. I mean, we got a brand new Christmas tree. Might as well get new ornaments, things like that. So tomorrow, my goal is putting up the Christmas tree in front of the fireplace and then taking a beautiful photo for you all. But I have a white, silver, and gold theme going on. The Dollar Tree did actually have a Christmas tree topper that I liked. And I got ribbon to make cute ribbon. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Haven't put up a Christmas tree in years. The other one, I gotta string lights too. This one doesn't have lights on it. I gotta string the lights. I haven't done that in years. So it's gonna be fun. I don't know. Fun. I did get one different ornament. When we went to Target today, I don't know if some of you know, I was an ice skater for many, many, many years of my life. So they had this really cute ice skates ornament, and I was like, that'd be perfect. The one different ornament on the tree will be my ice skates. So I did grab that. But the Dollar Tree, that was the whole point. The Dollar Tree, there was no sales going on. There was nothing like spectacular happening at the Dollar Tree. Everything's $1.25. Like, it's not like there's any sales going on. That place was lit. There were so many people, you couldn't even walk down the aisles, let alone that I had my grandmother go wait in a line while I shopped because that's how long the line was. It was like 50 people in line with 2 registers. And I'm thinking, what are they selling that I don't see? Like, what is the deal here? What are y'all getting that I don't see? But there was nothing. So I got the couple of things that I needed from the Dollar Tree, and I was like, yeah, this is good enough for me. No more Christmas, Black Friday shopping for me. Let's go home. Did any of you guys go out today? Thank you, Welsh. Yes. Have kids when you're ready. Don't let people tell you. Yep. My parents were 35 and 36 when they got pregnant with me. They were 36, 37 when they had me. I don't see like what the big deal is. I'm sorry that listen, my whole life I was raised a certain way. And listen, accidents happen. I understand. Was that something that I prevented my whole life? You sure fucking bet I did. All the scummy ex-boyfriends that I had, I'm glad I took care of what I needed to, stayed on birth control, and made sure I didn't have any kids with those scummy exes. Me and Jake wanted to spend some time together. In my family, you're raised to get married, then have kids. And it's not something like I haven't talked about with my grandmother because it's not that we don't want to get married, because we do. It's just, we're not really listen, weddings, they're very big and spectacular, and you put a lot of money into them for one night. And now I see where my cousin was just like, let's go to the courthouse and get married. I see why he did what he did. And it's kind of like, maybe that's what we'll do. And then when we want, we can just have a party and it be our wedding party kind of thing when we're ready. But I've also discussed with my family, what if I just have kids now? We don't get married. It's not like a crime, but it was something I was worried about disappointing my family. I didn't want to be that person that did things out of line. And that was just how I was raised. I don't see it as a bad thing. If it had happened back in the day, it would have happened. If it didn't, it didn't. Did I take precaution? You fucking bet I did. And then I was turning 30 and having seizure after seizure after seizure. And I was trying to get on a medicine that worked for me. And it wasn't the right time then. I needed to be stable on a medicine to make sure, I couldn't just do that. People just think it's so fucking easy. I'm sorry that you lost your kids and you want to talk about my ovaries, but I know what the fuck I'm doing in my life kind of thing. There's no need for me to talk you to talk about my ovaries. If anything, I'm doing it right. I didn't do it like you. Sorry you're jealous that, I put an IUD in. Hello, I'm sorry that you're 6 years older than me and you can't have that. Hello, sunshine state of mind. You're not late at all. I will say, though, if you want to hear about different stream services that are offering really good Black Friday deals, just check out the beginning later on. But that's pretty much what we talked about in the beginning. And since you're here too, I'll put it in for all the latecomers. This is just the site that I looked at to help me decide what I wanted to do Black Friday deals, which ones I wanted, which service I was going to keep, all of that. Are you marrying Popeye? You got a sailor man. I mean, technically, that's kind of what my dad was on the Coast Guard and my brother was on the Coast Guard. So I love sailors. I love men that do water things, but sailors are always good. You always have that option. Oh, see? Exactly. More patience now than you did with your first. See? Wow. That's incredible. I was young and stupid and having fun, and I'm happy where I'm at in life. I love everything that I'm doing, and I'm glad I waited. Yeah, me and Jake have been together for 7 years. We're gonna be 8 years in April, and we've had lots of great time together, and we enjoy our time, just me and him. I mean, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, the baby was loving the shit out of him yesterday, and it was the most adorable thing in the world. So, I would not mind at all. My cat is a lot of work. No, I love her. I'm actually surprised that she's not, like, walked in the room and meowed for you guys yet. You could marry on a ship. Ooh, yes. Well, that's what my family's going on a cruise in December because one of our family friends is getting married on a cruise. There you go. There's always that option. Oh, you're fighting over Jack Sparrow. Oh, geez. I was never really into the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I'll tell you, a lot of women thought he was one sexy ass pirate, and I'll give him that. He was pretty sexy looking. Of course, here I am live. So I have like an end table, not as cool as Roadhog's, but I have an end table next to my bed, and I do all of my nails, my crafts, all of that on it. And from the Dollar Tree, I bought, what are these called? Well, technically, they're called wallpaper. So they're Main Street wall creations as a peel and stick. But I bought 2 of them, and you can just put them on your end table, and it doesn't ruin it. I had one already on it, and I was like, oh, let me take this off. And of course, it wasn't unpeeling like it should. And now I'm sitting here fidgeting because my ADHD, and it's peeling perfect. And of course, I'm not ready to peel it now. I'm busy. But I do want to look at Trisha's video with you guys. Oh, I have a good video too for us to watch too. Since tomorrow, me and Roadhog are doing a stream tomorrow over on his channel. It's part of maybe a new series that we're going to bring to everybody called the Scammer Grifter Files. But we're going to be talking about Maddie Russo, or AKA Madison Russo. She was a TikToker. And I don't want to give too much away, but she was a TikToker that scammed a lot of people for a lot of money, saying that she had cancer when she didn't. So if you are interested in learning about that crazy ass case, I will be over there tomorrow. Did we say 7:30? 7:30 tomorrow on Roadhog's channel. So check it out. I know he already has it up, so you can go over there to set the notification reminder as well. But if you also know any crazy scam grifter stories from people online, pass it along. We'd love to check it out and cover it. Because you would not believe how many people use these platforms just to scam people or to grift for money. And it's crazy what some people will do. Like the lengths and the stories and the lies and the twists that people will do to scam somebody, or even just to be something that they're not, is just insane to me. I know. Though I was doing it on my channel before that person, I can't do it. Not allowed anymore. I put them down. I can't pick them back up. I do. There you go. That's the difference. I do it with an S, not a Z. Yeah, so it's now the RH podcast. He changed it. You know how he is. He likes to change his name. But we still call him Roadhog or Big Daddy. Listen, so some of you weren't around, but Coffee was. When we used to Dom used to call him Daddy, and then we all called him Daddy as a joke. Well, now we started the Big Daddy thing again because people were saying, like, oh, he's like, you over there calling him Daddy. It's like, yeah, okay, now we're going to say it that many more times to piss you off. You don't like it? We're going to say it. So the Daddy's back too, Coffee. I did. They did. They stole it. They tried to take the Kickback, and that's why I was like, this is the original Kickback in chat. Like, when I started Sunshinery with 2 other people, we used to do a Wednesday rant night, and then it got to the point that we just didn't want to rant about bullshit, and they quit the channel. So I was like, why am I going to do a Wednesday rant night when I really don't want to rant or have drama over here? So I changed it to the Kickback in chat, and it's always been Kickback in chat, and I thought it was quite funny and had me dying. That's where the original home of the Kickback in chat, because we are. I mean, Miranda knows, Peach knows the beautiful kickbacks and chats we used to have over here. I am going to do also a test stream. You know what? We may be able to test it out tonight. I was watching Jackbox Games. I didn't even realize that Party Pack 10 came out, and they had it it was yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. They did their party. They did like a game night over on their YouTube channel. But I was like, oh my God, Party Pack 10. They have another Quiplash, which I know we all love Quiplash. And then they had another TK. No, it was regular TKO. What was the other one? It was that rap battle, the rap battle one, I forgot what it's called. I think it's City Versus, I think is the name of it. We liked it, but it took us a lot to get into it. Well, they have like a second version of it, and that seems a lot better than the first for some reason. So I'm thinking we need to check out Party Pack 10, right? I love those game nights too, and I totally need to get back onto them. I think it was just, I don't want to say fear, because it's not fear. You kind of get stuck in those ways, where you just, I'm so tired. You make excuses. And I made a lot of excuses after I came back why I didn't want to go live. And I'm done with the excuses for myself. I'm holding myself accountable. And I'm going live because I miss this. I love this. And it's all someone's fault. No, I'm not going to say that. One day I went through my videos and I was like, oh my God, I miss doing this. It was like, all right, yeah, I got to do this. I miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. I miss having fun with you guys. I miss the game nights the most. You play Uno and Scrabble. See, but can you play Uno and Scrabble with people? We would be able to play our Jackbox games right now while we're streaming, and then you guys would be able to play from your mobile phone or your laptop with us all. And it's fun because you don't have to come up on panel. You could just play right from your phone, or you can come up on panel and play with me and everybody else and have fun. I don't know if they do that with Uno and Scrabble. I'd have to see. I know that's where it all originated from, was Twitch. I used to watch Twitch, and they used to have this guy, Mike Pip. He's still around too. He was the one who started the Jackbox games that I was like, oh my God, what the hell is this? And I got into it. And then he used to play a bunch of other games too, but they weren't Jackbox. And I've never actually been able to find them, but they were like games where you had to guess the word by just the letters that they gave you. And all those points add up for each team and you play on teams. But it's similar to Jackbox where you can play along with people just from your device, that you don't have to be like on the same game as them or have that game downloaded. You could just do it right from the web page, and it's really cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that. I got a new laptop. That's the only thing. I haven't tested it out with a new laptop. So, you know what? F it. We're not doing much either. Not that we're not doing much, but let me see if I can pull up my Steam while we're doing this. I do want to show, I have the videos up that I want to play too. The mystery names. Yes. So now people have nicknames, but the best part is making up new nicknames for people and putting those nicknames into the games. So we are trying to guess what nickname and what person. That's the best part. We'll definitely be doing that for sure. Believe me, they get enough nicknames. And speaking of one nickname, Weasel's back. Nah. I've seen him around town on these YouTube streets. All right. Steam is loading. So while that is loading, it should be up already. I actually was able to play Fall Guy on my new laptop. I was the happiest person alive. Pope knows I've been waiting a long time to play Fall Guy, and I was so happy I got to play it. And you know what? It wasn't as great as I thought it was. Though I enjoy playing it, it wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be like way cooler than it was. All right, let's play this video while Steam loads and all of that. I was like, wait, there we go, present. I want to share the tab. So I want to look at Trisha first, and then I want to show you this other scammer. It's the psychic, actually. She's a TikTok psychic that was trying to say that people, it's a whole thing. She like accused some teacher of like doing stuff to kids that never did. And there was a whole court case and stuff about it. And it's very interesting. Can't think of it at the moment, even though I watched it last night. Yes, Weasel's back. Back in black. It does sound like the nickname game. With Quiplash, though, like Quiplash is, it's hard to explain what Quiplash is, but like you write funny like sayings, or they give you half of the saying and you put in some words to make it, and it's just hilarious. Oh, Trisha is right. Oh, Trish. Oh, I was like, what happened? Steam opened. Finally. Do I have it? Yes, I do.
Kill you to leave a like, girl. I wouldn't kill you to leave a comment, much less share the video, subscribe, but you know, whatever. Who am I, girl?
I mislabeled it, so that one I need to change. This is the Trisha.
You already know how that goes, girl, with Miss Trisha Boom Boom Paytas, girl.
Still have those sound bites up. I gotta reword that. I can rename it real quick. So this is not Trisha. See, what happened was I put it at the video, and he was doing a video on Trisha, and the way I label things, it was just the video on Trisha. But that's relabeled. So yeah, this is her. We're pregnant again. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I just want to watch a couple minutes with you guys and see what we feel. Look at Malibu. She's so cute. which if you don't know, Trisha is a May baby as well. She's actually May 7th because my birthday is May 9th. That's the only reason I really remember this. So her baby will be a May baby like her. So either will be a Taurus or it will be a Gemini, depending on when. Oh, you didn't. Where else? Where else? Oh, TL. There you go. Hope knows what I'm talking about. But that would be cool. I would she be the type that would like the baby to be on the same birthday as her? Probably not, because I always felt like she was the type like that was the one thing I was worried about, that she would have the baby and the baby would make it so none of the attention was on her anymore, that was on the baby. And I felt like the way Trisha is, that could have been a negative. And she would be the type to compete with her own child for attention. I can honestly say with Malibu, she has not been like that from what I've seen. Hello, Roddy. So I can only hope that this is a continual thing and she just loves being a mom. And that's all I've ever wanted for her, was to, not be the way she was and take accountability, which she really hasn't taken accountability for much of anything that she's ever done in her past. But that day will come. I do have faith in that. But she's a lot better. I'll give her that. I never thought I'd say that again, but she's a lot better. I said that before when she joined H3 podcast. I was like, oh, Trisha's actually gotten better. And then all of that drama went down. And then it was like, boom, flat on her face, everything happening that she used to do, and crying on the floor, crying on her TikTok. And then the whole Moses thing, I thought that was kind of weird, because it was like she tried to date Moses to get back at Ethan. Like, even though they were doing the show at that point, she was like, how funny would it be if I dated your brother-in-law and then dates him? And then it just like, I felt like she was doing things to purposely hurt him. And there is still a family rift between Moses and Ethan and Gila and her, which is sad because they all have kids now around the same age. Like, Ethan just had a baby and they had a son before that point. And now she has a daughter. Now they're having another child. It's sad that the cousins can't be part of each other's life. And I think maybe that day will come, but the way she pushes the issue on certain things makes it hard to want to have that relationship ever with her. She did a lot of effed up stuff to Ethan and Gila. I will say that, though they were little petty betties back at points and did some things to her as well. Do you know what I would have done if I had called the cops? Oh, what? You would have admitted it. Yes. What he's going to do to me, talk shit on a live stream, cry like a bee. Nope, I forgot all about her. That's true. You would have said, hey, this is what I did. And that's what Welsh's video is about, is what happened to her. And I agree. You are the type of person you would be like, yeah, I fucking did this. No, but he's assuming, and his assumption is wrong. And that's what I wanted to know. I asked you in DM, but I don't know. I don't remember if I saw the answer or not. But say someone does call the cops over there. I know, like, you guys have different privacy laws. Are they allowed to tell that person who called on them? I know, like, in some instances here, they say this so-and-so called to check up on you, or so-and-so called to report this. Sometimes they don't, because people can leave it anonymously. But you can always then get the FOIA and see who called too, or hear the recording. I know that you might not have that in your country. Yeah. You've been nothing but honest. You have. How did I change the top of my web browser to pink? Ooh, girl. I have to think about that. I believe it's an option in my settings. Actually, I can do it from right here because this isn't StreamYard. I want to say it's an option. This is also Microsoft Edge. I know you could do it with Chrome too. I just prefer my Microsoft. I want to say it was in like appearances. So I have a pink laptop, and when I was setting it up, I was like, oh my God, I could do a pink background. Oh yeah, let's have the whole thing match. Yeah, so it's in appearances on Microsoft Edge. I'll let you know though. I'll figure it out. If you have Chrome, I'll figure out Chrome for you too. Because I even have my Chrome as purple, pink, or blue, depending on which Chrome user I'm on. So like my Sunshinery email, I'll have that purple, and then Jake's, I'll have his blue, and that helps me know which account I'm on when I use Google Chrome, which I don't use Google Chrome very often, but it helps. There you go. Should be in your browser profile, right? I love it. If it involves kids, it would be anonymous. I've never heard of anyone getting a report. Okay. So that answers my question. He is literally assuming that it was you. There was a lot of people that had an issue with what he did. So for those of you that don't know, quick, brief little summary. Some of you might remember Josh C. that used to be on my channel as well. He was a friend of mine. He used to come on panel all the time. We are no longer friends. We haven't been friends in a long time. That's a long story. But he was doing a live stream not that long ago at his friend's house. And during the live stream, he was a little sloshed. He was drunker than a skunk. And his friend's son comes out of his room thinking, it's his own house. Usually Josh isn't there live streaming, so he's not something this kid ever had to worry about. And he came out in his underwear. And that stream, nobody said anything to him like, hey, Josh, that doesn't look too good. Or, hey, you might want to edit that out. No one said anything in the chat like, hey, we saw something we shouldn't have. I'll tell you this. If it was any one of you and that happened to me, you would be DMing me in a second. I would be taking that shit seriously. That live would have been ended right then and there. A new one would have been started. And that live would have been either deleted, edited, or whatever the case is. No one told him. I don't know if anyone told him on his back end, but it was like 4 days later or 3 days later. It was like a total of 5 days that it was up when Roadhog decided to go live and talk about it. And he, in turn, blamed it on Roadhog. Like, oh, it's not my fault. I was in their home. But you are in control of your channel. You are in control of your live stream. If right now I turn the camera on and say my boyfriend walks through the house naked, like, that is on me. I need to be aware of what is going on my live stream. And for his friends not to go and say, hey, that doesn't look too good, or you might want to blur the kid out, you might want to edit that. That just says what kind of friends you have. And that's just my opinion. No, the other weasel. Not that weasel, the other weasel. He used to be on my channel, I think before you were around. He went by Josh C, or what was his name after that? Panel Dude, or now it's Josh C Opinions and Discussions. Another Josh. He was the first Josh that I said should have known better with the second Josh. Guy's named Josh. Sorry if your name is Josh. Get out. But yeah, he's just like the other one, Coffee. A little tamer, but just as bad. So he got mad that, Roadhog did a live about it, and a couple of us went on panel with our feelings about it. And wouldn't you know, that same day that we were live on Roadhogs, what does he do? He takes down the video. So it took for Roadhog to get on a live stream 5 days later for you to do something about a child in his underwear on your live? That shouldn't be like that. That's not normal. But yet, you know how people are, and they twist it, they turn it, they make it into something it's not. And, Roadhog's a bad guy, though, Josh is the one doing it and has no control over his channel. That's not on us. Are we going to bring awareness to it? Yeah. Because you know what? After we went live, what did he do? He took the video down. That is all that Roadhog's goal was for that kid to be taken out of that video. Should he have had that kid in that video? No. You are aware of your surroundings. If that does happen, you say, hey, I fucked up. I was too drunk to understand what is going on, and this is what happened. And I'm sorry about it. Like, just if you saw the whole live stream too, it was a lot worse than just that, in my opinion. But someone called the cops on him for that. And he is now, throwing names out on who he thinks called the cops on him. One being Welsh. And I know that Welsh didn't call the cops. And it's funny that people can just say whatever the fuck they want and it be taken as word. Show the proof then. Because like I said, I didn't think that cops could tell you who called, though it's a possibility. But if they could, then show the proof, because by you just assuming makes you look like a dumbass. Just like when people assume sock accounts are this person or that person. You don't know. By you assuming, you look like the dumbass. This is what's problem. People just believe assumptions all the time. And just like if we believed assumptions, I'd be having an affair with Roadhog right now. That's still coffee. You were there for that one. I'm still apparently having an affair with Roadhog. Apparently, we have private text message conversations that somehow Tara Nicole has. Like, how did you get any text message conversations of mine? Like, would you hack into my phone? I don't send text message conversations out, number one. And number two, I don't even have their numbers. So how can I have a text message conversation with people I don't even have their fucking phone numbers? Like, make it make sense. But this is what happens when people assume, and they like to just throw things into the air and see if it sticks. And people hear these things, and then they go on to other chats, and they're, oh my God, did you hear Jackie's having an affair with Roadhog? Where? Because that never happened. You're just mad that I can have a friend that's a guy, and we can have a conversation on a panel together. Anytime I ever talk to him outside of YouTube is in either, well, it's Twitter DM, number one, because I don't have his number. And two, we're all business. I say, hey, did you see the story? Like that whole, what was that? Skittles, the trucker Skittles. That was me. I saw it on TikTok and I DM'd Roadhog and I was like, hey, did you see this? I think you would be good at covering this. And he covered it. And it was the same thing with now the Madison Russo case that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. I said, you know what? I think this would be a good thing for me and you to do together. People like when we are on panel together, and I know I love covering things like this. So do you. So let's do it together. It's all fucking business. I have a fucking boyfriend that I love. I'm sorry that maybe you need attention from other guys, and that's maybe what you do in your life. That's not what I do. I am number one against affairs. I talk about the whole scandal here on my channel, which Vanderpump Rules, the whole scandal was a 7-month-long affair that this girl hid behind her best friend's back while she was sleeping with her best friend's boyfriend. How am I going to sit up here on a fucking panel and curse this bitch out and curse him out, and then supposedly I'm one having an affair too? Bitch, please. You look like fucking a dumbass. people are just stupid. That's how I see it. Like, she wishes she was having an affair, probably with somebody, and she puts that on to others. I'm sorry you don't get enough attention. I'm sorry that you don't take care of yourself. I'm sorry you don't know how to have a man or go out and find a man. I'm sorry. That's not my life. I'm very happy with my life. I do what I need to do to have this happy life. Keep my man happy, just like I keep myself happy. It works out well. Oh, McAfee. McAfee is offering a deal that expires today for Black Friday. I'm good. I don't need McAfee. I love how it pops up. Yeah, that was like, if the affair happened by going on panel, yeah, you'll never go on a panel. Well, you can come up on my panel anytime. So just remember, guys, if you go up on a panel, you're automatically having an affair with that person. So that means I'm having an affair with Welsh because I've been on Welsh's panel. Who else's panel have I been on? Recently, not too many, but I've been on a lot of people's panels. So apparently I'm having a lot of affairs right now. God damn, I don't know how I keep up with it. I woke up today to a live. Yeah. See, I didn't watch his, but I watched yours, and that's all I needed to know. That's crazy, though. That's like the same thing, though. I was like on a break for 6 months, and I get like a fucking thing saying like, "Oh, we need to talk." I'm sorry that you think you were blocked on social media when you weren't. You could have easily DM'd me on any social media account. I proved that. And then after that was when the affair came up. And then it's just been ongoing and ongoing. And now because the whole, this people sending nude photos around the internet, now they're throwing that accusation out there. And I haven't fucking sent a fucking nude photo ever. At least since my ex-boyfriend. And that wasn't even a nude photo. That was me and my bra. And that was, like I said, in high school. And I learned the hard way. I'm not doing that. Fuck y'all. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. But it started because of people are judgmental. Oh, they'll sit there and talk shit about Selfie Queen and what she did, but then go and accuse other people of doing it. It's like, these people are just disgusting. Like, you guys all need hobbies. Or, I don't know. The drama community is a lot different than a lot of communities. Commentary, I see it. There's a lot of plot scheming going on too, which I am aware about, but I wasn't aware of how bad it actually was until what happened with my friend Van Luke. And I'm like, God damn, like it's everywhere. Like these people, like, I get it. You want to be on top, you want to be ahead, but like this isn't what I do on my channel. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to be a fucking like big time YouTube creator with 1 million following. Like that's not my goal. My goal is to have fun with you guys. It's always been like that, and to do what I love. And this is what I love. I love making videos. I love talking about Vanderpump. I love hanging out with you guys, like having fun. People don't like that. Oh well, then don't come over here. Like, oh, Denona palette. Yes. Ooh, you bought a Natasha Denona palette and a Tarte blush from the Sephora Black Friday sale. Ooh, girl, that's probably not a good thing if I go on that website. But that's what I'm doing after this. My boyfriend needs a new motorcycle cover, which I found on Amazon for him. Black Friday deal. And then I'm looking which Natasha Denona palette. They have that new one that Cindy had. And then JJ was talking about it. At $31 though? That's not bad at all for Natasha Denona. Especially if it's a full-size palette. Ooh. Yeah. Ipsy, that's what I was just going to say. Ipsy has them too. Those aren't I heard some of them, they do have some full-size Natasha Denona. And sometimes they have like the 5-pan or 6-pan, which is not bad at all because those are expensive too. My phone's going to die 3%. But Ipsy does have them. That's because BoxyCharm, I believe, because Ipsy, you should know too, because I know you've had Ipsy for a while. Ipsy for the longest time didn't have Natasha Denona. And then when BoxyCharm merged with Ipsy, that's when all the Natasha Denona stuff started coming out on Ipsy. And I was like, yes, this is like perfect. Oh my God, 30 to 90% off everything. Girl, why'd you make me click my Ipsy app? I was so happy with my Ipsy box too this month, which I do have to do an unboxing for you guys because you guys need to see all the great stuff that I got. I think I got something. No, I think I got, it was Pat McGrath's was the icon box this month. Or is it an icon box anymore? Is that what it's called? Yeah, icon box. And I got so many beautiful Pat McGrath stuff. Oh, I was so happy. I got a Too Faced highlighter bronzer. What else did I get? Laura Mercier. Oh, I got a wonderful eyeshadow stick. And I got my Drunk Elephant leave-in conditioning. And I will tell you this. I've been using the Drunk Elephant leave-in conditioner. I love it. It's so expensive, but I love it. I think I might be getting more. But that's why I wanted to try it. Everyone's talking about, oh, Drunk Elephant, especially with like, what are those? The Dew Drops? Is that what Drunk Elephant? Yeah. The Rosy Drops by Drunk Elephant. It's not that. It's for the hair. But I do like Drunk Elephant. And so far, that'll make me want to try their other stuff. I've bought way too much this year for the grandbaby. I know you have. You spoil her rotten. And it's her birthday too. Yes. And 3 days after Christmas. That's one thing I can say. I like that my birthday's in May because it spaces it out. They have full palettes on sale now. Oh my God. I'll have to check later. Remind me. Oh Lord. I love Ipsy though. Like they've turned me on to some great products. I know. And that's where people don't fucking realize what they're doing to people. You're making accusations against people and their whole goal is to hurt people, but they're not realizing like when they're saying, don't put your mental health on me. Well, then don't be making fucking accusations up about me. Don't be trying to cause fucking problems in my life for no fucking reason. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to cause problems in your life for no fucking reason. It's not worth it, though. I get it, though. I'm the type, I just don't watch them anymore. But I get it, because I was at that point once in my life where I would watch streams that people did on me. And now I just don't watch anybody. If I don't like you, I don't watch you. When I'm on YouTube, it's what I'm watching, I'm enjoying, and I like it. And I said this the other day to somebody. I'd prefer to watch a toy stream, like these Miniverse toys that I like to watch, over, say, a Tara Nicole video any day. And I can't even remember. The last Tara Nicole video I watched was whatever Roadhog put on, and I can't even tell you what that was because I don't really pay attention. I get the info, but I don't pay attention because I really don't care. And you just get to that point that you got to do what makes you happy. You got to watch what makes you happy. Can't listen to a bunch of people that they don't know you from a hole in the fucking wall. And I get it. Like what they should not be saying shit about you. They shouldn't even be making accusations up about you. But you have every right then to go on your live and say how you feel. It's the Love Face eyeshadow and cheek. Oh, that. Yes. That is the one. Oh my gosh. They also have the full-size retro glam. Oh. Definitely gonna check that out. Do you have Ipsy Sunshine? So weird saying my own name. Sunshine. The other Sunshine. I love your name, by the way. Even like when I'm in the bushes at Coley's and she says Sunshine, I'm like, how does Coley know I'm here? Though she knows I'm there. She knows now I'm in the bushes. I come out a lot more than I used to. That's what I was like. I just want to search one thing on Ipsy before we go back to this Trisha video. I wanted to see, because I know which Natasha palette you're talking about. And I wanted to say that Ipsy had one of those. That's the other thing with Ipsy too. Like, some of the stuff is older. Not older, but like not new. Like the new stuff that they come out. Which I don't mind. Yes. Oh, gosh. They don't have like a search button. I swore they used to have like a search button on Ipsy. It's probably just on the shop all. Oh, did you see the big ass makeup bag that Michaela, yeah. No, I didn't. Did she come out with like a makeup bag or something? I watch a lot of Michaela, though people don't like her. Oh, there's our search button. Oh. Ooh, yeah, they got a lot of Natasha. So if you have Ipsy, they have the Fez eyeshadow palette by Natasha, which is $7.99, and it's a 5-pan palette. But that one is like the hot blue with the copper and the darker copper and the brown and the orange. That's a nice palette, especially if you're like adventurous with colors. They have Natasha Denona All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer for $6.99. Oh my gosh, they have a lot. Oh my gosh. This might be a bad thing. They have my Vizart. I have 1, 2, and 3 for Vizart. Well, they're like uno, dos, tres, whatever it's in French though. I have all of those, but they have a new Vizart that I've been waiting for Ipsy to grab. And I don't think they have that. They have one of them on sale, but it's the one I already have. A lot of Too Faced. Laura Geller. Ooh, that palette's $6.99. 14 shades for $6.99. That's 84% off. Well, they have a lot. They have a lot. This is $16 and you get 50. Oh, well, I know what I'm going to be going on after the live. See, that's another reason why I don't have kids. I can spoil myself with Christmas gifts. I'm spoiling myself. You had BoxyCharm until the merge. I beefed with Ipsy over my money once, and that was it. Really? Oh, that stinks. I get it, though. And believe me, I've had bad experiences with companies and said, fuck it, and then never went back. Ipsy, though, I've never had an issue. Like, if I had, like, something that came that was broken, they replaced it. If they couldn't replace it, they would try to replace it with something similar. Never actually had an issue with Ipsy, but I can see where you might have an issue. I will say they've gotten a lot better since their merge with BoxyCharm. I don't know about customer service since they merged. Actually, did I contact them? I did. I actually contacted them, not November. What was the next box? It was August was their other icon box, and I couldn't pick. So when you get icon boxes, you pick 3 items that you want. It's the big size, full size items, and you're paying a lot of money, like $50 for this box. And I was like, usually I get to pick the 3 items that I want in my box, and I came like a day short of when you like couldn't pick anymore. So I emailed them and I was like, listen, like I don't own earrings. You have earrings as one of my picks. Like this is literally going to go in the trash. Like this is the whole point of me getting this box is for me to pick the 3 items that I want. And I didn't even get a notification. Usually they notify me. I didn't even get a notification. So I didn't even realize that I missed the deadline. And they actually let me go back and pick my 3 items, which I thought was really nice. But not a lot of, I get it. I know, yeah. Alexandra Ryan hates Ipsy. She does. And that is the person that actually helped me with Ipsy. Was back in the day, I didn't realize the way you did your profile depended on what you got. And she had like the 3 different ones, the adventurous, the regular like makeup, and like the hair, face, and makeup mixed bag. So each one were supposed to be different subscriptions. And the more adventurous side bag that she paid, like everything was adventurous in that profile, she would get more makeup and like the bright colors and not like regular browns and nudes all the time. And that's how I was able to figure out my profile to get like what I have now with Ipsy. And go figure, she like she hit she it, but I saw she got an Ipsy this month. Is she like still getting them though? She's not. She canceled them at one point. I remember she canceled them. And then I saw like she had them still. I'm like, what is she still getting Ipsy? That's weird. I thought she canceled. But knowing Ipsy, they're probably sending them to her. And she doesn't even realize. But she's awesome. She's starting her advent calendars. That's like the thing that I've been watching the most is like the advent calendar videos. The P. Louise advent calendar for this year. It's a lot of money, but you get a lot of great makeup. Oh, it makes me want it so bad. I know she was on PR. I do remember she was on PR, but I thought she canceled the PR. It's not very easy to get on Ipsy's PR. I've tried. And I can't figure out how to get on their PR team, though. Someone was like, oh, it's easy. I've never seen it. I've looked for it. I've tried. She canceled them and she still gets them. Yeah, see, that's crazy. That's probably like, there you go. I canceled my order, but yet you're still sending them to me and I want my money back. And they probably fight people for that. You watch her advent calendars. I love them. I found this new girl, Cherry. Hi, baby. Cherry Willis. She does advent calendars and she does a lot of Harry Potter ones. And now that I'm kind of like, I wasn't a Harry Potter fan, but I like Harry Potter now. Those advent calendars are pretty damn cool. I will say. What kitty? All right, let's watch a little bit of Trisha and then we can turn this off. I just want to see what you guys think of her reaction telling people. If it's real, fake, or kind of just for the camera. You want treats? There's no sound. Why does StreamYard do that? It's always when I pause after I share, it says audio on. Yeah, it says audio on. It says to share audio, share a tab, or screen instead. Oh, I'll share a tab. I have the tab that has just her. That stinks. StreamYard is like, I feel like I forgot how to do StreamYard since I haven't been live. I feel like she's like playing up to the camera just a little bit. But
guys, I'm pregnant.
Not today, Sunshinery.
I am pregnant with baby number 2, and I can't even believe it. It like doesn't feel real. I am past my first trimester. I'm already in the second trimester. We're having the baby May of 2024. It's gonna be a baby. Oh my gosh.
Kitty.
I'm like shaking even telling you this. Like it feels surreal. I feel like I was just making a video saying like, you know, we're just gonna like give it some space and not try so hard, because we were trying so hard, and every month we were trying so hard and it wasn't getting pregnant, and I get those negative tests. I was so sad, like so sad. Like I don't know how to
feel like
describe
she's
it. It's almost like
I feel like she's trying to cry really hard right here, but I get, like, the agony of going through. My thing is too, she's been through this. Even with, like, Malibu, she was having issues getting pregnant, and that was a big thing back then, and then she got pregnant and was able to, tell everybody and all that. So, the baby's just one, and I know, like, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories, of course, like, oh, Moses was gonna try and get her knocked up right after the first baby, so that way that's more child support when he goes to divorce her. Like, the craziest conspiracy theories are out there for sure. But I kind of just like I'm happy for her too. But there's just sometimes I feel like she plays up for the camera a little bit.
I don't know how to
Colleen
describe
Ballinger
it.
stuff, she played up for the
It feels
camera a little
devastating.
bit.
It's hard to explain. You get so excited, and your body. For me, my body starts emulating signs of pregnancy. My period was all over the place this summer. I've talked about this. My ovulation was just so delayed. I mean, it was
I don't understand.
one time it was 8 weeks in between periods, and my body was out of whack with hormones.
Too much
I just thought,
information, FYI.
this isn't happening, and I was stressing myself out. I was very stressed this summer. They always say after your first baby you get pregnant so quickly, and I mean we started trying pretty much as soon as we could.
Right.
2 months after
You
I gave
reminded
birth,
me.
just trying, and
You
just was
reminded
like, oh.
me. Of course,
our first
pause. Elvis. Yes, I forgot she's I was like, I know she was obsessed with somebody else. Elvis. Yes. If it's a boy, they wanted to name him Elvis. That was the first baby too. She said that they wanted to name him Elvis. I can totally see if it's a boy, for sure, Elvis. And that was the thing too, like with the first baby, she was all like, it's gonna be gender neutral. Like, I'm gonna let my child pick what gender they want to be when they're older. And they express this. And then people were like kind of saying she was contradicting herself, because then she went and had a gender reveal party and everything was pink because it was a girl, and everything like she got for the baby was pink, and she said, oh, it's going to be gender neutral, the nursery, this and that, and then it's like pink everything. I get it. I'm voting for Malibu Ken too. I think that would be a better name. She is a professional troll. She is. I don't know how good she is at trolling, but she is. I'll tell you, she knows all these people that make videos on her, and she was not scared to send all of those cease and desists during that whole H3 thing going on. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried because I heard smaller channels than me that were getting cease and desist from her and getting claims on videos that they did on Trisha. And I was like, God damn, I do a lot of videos on Trisha. So Rich Lux, he was like the first person that got one. But then I've also heard, like, through Rich Lux too, like, she wants these drama channels to talk about her because that brings traction to her channel, whether it's good or bad. I mean, we all know Rich loves to get us with those titles that he tricks us into thinking what the video is about, and it's nothing even about it. And he's good with it. And that's what she likes, because if he goes and makes a video on her, then people are going and checking her out. I mean, if you look right here, she's at 5.1 million. At one point, she was down to like 3. Like, she was way, way below. And she's up to 5.1 million. That's just crazy. I mean, good for her. Like I said, I have not really watched any of her ASMR videos. I heard that those are doing really well. She wants to have this family channel, and people are upset about the whole family channel because what is she going to be, like a mommy blogger now? Like, she went from, like, makeup and the drama community, and now she wants to be a mommy blogger, and they're worried about, Malibu. But, like, if you watch some of the mommy blogs or the vlogs that family vlogs that she does, the baby's not in it as much. Like they had like this cute, they went to McDonald's and the baby was there and the baby was adorable. But that was really it for Malibu. The rest was about her and Moses. So as long as she takes it easy and doesn't like, honestly, I get it. She's a lot famouser, but I really just don't think she should really put her kids online as much. I don't think anybody should be putting their kids online as much, just for the pure fact of how crazy this world is. And I feel like it's her choice. It's everyone's choice. Just to watch out what you put on YouTube with your child because of the creeps that are on this internet and all the people that just don't like her. God only knows what they would do. Rich is a troll he is a good troll. He's a clickbait and troll all the way. He clickbaited me so many times last year. I was so mad at him. On Facebook that I'm going to be a great aunt again. Congratulations, Coffee. That's amazing. Exactly. I don't mind as long as it's not focused on her kids and they don't share embarrassing stuff. I agree. And that is like one of the big things. Or like don't have her, because some of these mommy bloggers, and I've never seen Trisha do it, but like, you know, she's walking around, like babies are baby. They don't like clothes. They're going to walk around the house without their clothes on. Those are things you don't put in it. And I see other mommy bloggers doing that. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? There are so many crazy people out on the internet. Like, I remember even like the beginning of the school year, one of our radio stations, they went through like a top 10 of what you can do instead of like putting your like for your child's first day of school photo, like what you should not be putting out there. Like don't be putting your kid's school name. You could put like what grade, but like technically you don't want to even share that. Share instead like what their favorite color was that year or what their favorite food was. But like these back to school photos where you have like their grade, their age, you know, their height, it's putting a lot of information out there for like crazy fucking people to see. And it's good tips that like they were giving, but I was like sitting there like, yeah, I see it all the time. Like the moms love the first day of school photo, especially pre-K, the first day of school ever. And the things that they share maybe is just too far, especially on social media, though they might not be aware of it. It's sad what people do. It's sad. It really is. But okay, let's see. This may be unpopular opinion, but is anyone else frustrated with everyone talking about Colleen Ballinger when literally no one has done anything to prevent her doing the same stuff to other kids? I very much am. Everybody fell on that bandwagon to talk about her. This is what happened. Here's the facts. Here's the proof. I mean, Swoop did amazing episodes on it. I will give her that. But what is being done? Why isn't there an investigation? I'll give you a little bit about the TikTok scammer that we're going to be talking about tomorrow on Roadhogs, but I'll tell you this. 3 medical professionals were watching this girl's TikToks. They all found inconsistencies with her story, and they went to the police. And that is how this investigation came about for Maddie, to find out that she scammed people. Yeah, she had a GoFundMe, all of that. But what Colleen was doing was to children. Why is there not an investigation happening? Why aren't there charges being brought? Like, you have all of this proof and evidence. People are willing to show it all, but what else are you doing? Change the law. Don't give her more. Yes. And that's what I think a big thing. There's not enough laws in place for what's happening on social media. And it was kind of something I was talking to my grandmother about today on our ride to the store. just about how like nasty people are on social media. And she was just like, well, just sign off. I said, yeah, it's very easy to sign off. So, but that doesn't go away. Just because I sign off doesn't mean these people stop talking about me. Doesn't mean these people don't stop talking shit about other people. Just because, you know, so-and-so left doesn't stop these people from continuing to target and harass her. Like, there's always going to be that. And there needs to be laws put in place, especially with these scam raisers. Or, for instance, what Colleen did. There needs to be laws protecting kids online. There needs to be a lot more laws that protect everybody online. And I think the internet came, but the laws are still very much behind the times. There are laws still for things that are like, how do I want to word this? Some of the laws that we have are so old that they're not even updated. And I think the whole judicial system has a lot of refining to do. I get it. Your congressman has to vote on this. This person has to vote on it for it to be an approved law, added, all of that. A lot of people need to do a lot more research, especially with the internet, and get with the program and get with the times and start looking on how they can pass laws to help people. Because I think they just keep pushing it to the back burner, at least in my state. And not a lot of laws get passed because of it. A lot of these little kids that go online too, they get bullied and harassed online. There needs to be something to protect these kids, let alone they shouldn't even be on the internet, in my opinion. Especially like 13, like I can't say that I wasn't online at 13, but the internet was just coming around at that age. And I was supervised. Did I sneak on the DSL at 2:00 in the morning? Yeah, I might have. Did my ass get caught? You bet it. You heard that DSL going off, you know? But everything was watched. And I think parents need to do a better job of what these kids are putting out there online and not having their kids on certain social medias. Like, how are these kids on TikTok? Do they even have a kid-friendly TikTok? Like, I don't have a kid-friendly TikTok. I don't have kids to know. I know YouTube has, like, YouTube for kids. And some of the things that even are allowed on the kids' YouTube, I don't understand. Does TikTok have that? I'm pretty sure TikTok doesn't because it's 13 and up. And even 13 and up, they should have some limitations on from at least 13 to 18 what is being seen. Like, make Congress earn their money. That's how I see it. Hell yeah. I've seen some states have laws that was for stuff like in the 1900s. And yeah, yep. And half of those we don't even need. They don't even apply to certain things. You can't even apply that law. Like, take out the laws you don't need or keep them on the back burner, whatever. But update these goddamn laws. We need some updated laws. Like the way that, like, here's an example. Ski Mask Andy. I was talking with somebody about this today. He, for those that aren't aware, he is in jail right now. He got picked up for his warrant. But the threats that he has made online, he's threatened his own daughter. He's threatened the baby mama. He's threatened his parents. He's threatened just people he doesn't know. The stuff that comes out of his mouth is just insane. And it's like, how is he even allowed on YouTube? And a lot of people that play the ski mask stuff, I will say, watch out for ban evading because he is banned on YouTube. YouTube has removed him numerous times on this platform, and people can get their content removed because they are playing someone that has been banned from YouTube. And I have seen it happen. So be careful with playing it. I have friends that do clip channels on him. And I'm worried because I know he's ban evading. But like, how many times? You know, this kid, he has not only, I think he has a total of 4 YouTube channels. So not only is he ban evading from YouTube and then putting out horrible death threats and harassing and bullying people and making just the most obscene comments known to man, he has 4 different channels. So when YouTube takes one down, he just goes to another. He likes to play this game like, no one paid me on this channel. Let me go to this channel and see if I can get money. Like, he's not a great guy. Do I think he needs help? Yeah, but it's like this kid, like, and I hate to say it, he has warrants out in so many different states. So if he gets bonded out, is he gonna fail to appear again? Probably. It sucks. What's happening with those people that just don't give a fuck and just don't go to court either? It's like he has these crimes for a reason and is not paying his dues in that sense. 2 decades is too long for the laws. Yeah, I agree. They need to catch up with the internet crimes. And you know what? I do see more police getting involved with these internet crimes. Whenever I heard, I was like, wow, that was very interesting that like these 3 medical professionals went to the police to have it investigated for the Matty Russo scam. And it's like, I've never heard that. Like, I've seen people do scams on YouTube. I've seen them get away with it. And it's like, well, so is that like you have to, like, what do you do? What do you do when you see someone scamming on YouTube? When you know it's a purposely put out scam? If you see like another person like Maddie, she's sitting there, she literally had medical devices. So do you go to the cops and have them like, what is the next step? Because there are a lot of scams online. A lot. They need to have better laws about it, and they need to make people aware of what to do when you see something like this. Some of my K-pop YouTube friends are ban evading. Yeah, and I get that you didn't do anything wrong and it was just for copyright or whatever, but you're still banned. I get that. And that's a different situation because yes, they're just putting out music and it's copywritten and all of that. He got banned for bullying and harassment and terroristic threats, I believe, on one of his channel. I have the screenshot somewhere. So it's like, I can see the difference, but you're right. They are still banned. And that's not an easy thing to do or to even get around. I know he recently got monetized on one of his channels, and it was like, how did you get monetized when you've been banned off YouTube? Oh, well, he just used somebody else's name. Though the account that the money goes into was his. It's like, how? So these are how people are getting around things like that, too. I think as much as I love Trisha, we're having a better conversation. We'll take Trisha off. I mean, she's number one, you know, she has the biggest contradictions on YouTube, but yeah, that Christian couple was scamming people a while back that ran that scam for a couple years before they were, yes. I mean, there needs to be more about it, especially like all these scams online. There needs to be, in my opinion, a whole department, but there's a lot. Like, even just looking for next week, because I've already started looking. Poor Trisha. We'll get back to Trisha. I've been like looking at all these different scammers and grifters, and there are so many people that scam faking cancer or faking some disease or faking like one of their loved ones dying and trying to scam that way. It's incredible, but also sick and twisted how these people can do such a thing. And that's like the one mystery that I can't find. Like, so with this Maddie stuff, which you'll get all the info tomorrow, there was somebody that helped her. Clearly, because she didn't make the GoFundMe, somebody else did. And that somebody else is the same person that bonded her out. Though she's the one that we're going to talk about. Nowhere, anywhere has anything to do with this man. And my thing is, how does this man play a role in this part? He did the GoFundMe. He bonded her out. He clearly knew something that other people didn't. What does he have to do with this case? And why is no one looking at him? He clearly had a helper. But this man gets nothing. I mean, let's even be honest. She didn't get much jail time. She didn't get any jail time. So it's like these laws definitely need to be up to date. And the only way to do that is being more proactive in your state with your laws. And I know people that struggle. I know people that were trying to pass like the medical marijuana law in our state and the recreational, which all got passed, but he fought for years, every other month going up there to see if that bill would be passed. And it gets frustrating. Because, like I said, I feel like they put a lot of like nonsense things, at least in my state, on the table first and put all of that other stuff as a back burner. Or they can't figure out how they can incorporate this law. So they just move on to the next and they try to figure out something else in the meantime. But there are so much happening that these laws need to be passed and they need to put it first and not just keep pushing it in the back burner. Yes. A scammer that did the same thing this girl did, but she made $100K. Damn. Well, welcome, Hoggets. I need to find out that name. Because that's definitely something that we need to look into. I wish they would pass. I wish so too. Because it would really, you know what? But that's, I can guarantee, Peach, there are people in your state that are working very hard to try to get that law passed. I know in my state, when they were trying to get that law passed, I became part of a group on Facebook, and they would have meetings once a week and do it by Zoom, and they would talk about what they were doing with Congress to try to pass the law. And I bet that you might have that, and if I could find that for you, I'll look to see. But that's how you get involved, because the more people they can have people sign these, I forgot what they're called. They're not petitions. It might be a petition to the Congress to form a law or to sign the law that I forgot what it's called. God damn it. But they go over, so people go over the details of what they would like in this law, what they might be able to get Congress to pass, and what they need to do to get it passed. And they work together as a whole to look at everything and make sure it's good. Or if Congress says, well, we don't like this portion of what you have down in the law, maybe come back in a month and reword it, revise it, and try to fit it in. There are groups out there. So I will definitely look into that for you, because you could be easily part of that group, especially on Facebook, and see what they're trying to do in any way that you can help, even if it's signing a petition or signing that you want this law passed. You got to let your state know, let the senators know, let the representatives know, let your governor know, this is what we want. And they do have things that will help. So I will look into that for you. Get in touch with your state senator, yes. Or your state representative. Or, I mean, we have like local people too that will go into the Senate too and say, this is, what people are saying. But sometimes those people don't really care either. Like, we have like a person in our area, and she's all for our area, but when we say, hey, we want this, we had a sinkhole in front of a stop sign, right in front of the seawall that we have, because I'm on the beach. And it was sinking. And we said, hey, you got to do something about this. We have cars now going around the sinkhole on the other side of the road. Thankfully, there's a stop sign there, because they don't want to go over the sinkhole. It took them 6 months to finally get someone out there to fix this sinkhole. And by that time, it was real sunk in the ground. They had to have like 2 cones on top of it because that's how like bad it was. But they finally got something done. It was like, well, why did you wait 6 months? You could have been doing something a lot faster. So you got to just go to the right person kind of thing. I hate to say it. No matter what, there's always going to be people in Senate that are for themselves and not for the people. And that's just how politics is too. And I don't even want to get into politics because I'm not that intrigued with politics, but I know it happens. She is growing. Like, I've seen pictures. She's so cute. She did? Oh my God, you were telling me about this. That's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, now I know where we're going. We're going to the bar when I come to visit you. That is so cool. Yeah, I agree. My governor is the same way. I hate to say it. When I found out he got governor again, I was like, God damn it. But you can't help it. But you would think, yeah, your governor, even though he's disabled himself, you would think that he would have more want to help more people that are disabled because he knows himself the process of how hard it is, especially in your state. That's fucked up. See, that's the things I don't get. It's like, how are you like, how is he not trying to help more disabled people if he's disabled himself? Like, that just blows my mind. Not that I'm going to be a governor any day, but I'll tell you, my passions would be one of like knowing me, like I'm not on disability. I know a lot of people though that have epilepsy that can't even get on disability. And it's such a process. And if I was ever governor, which I won't, that would be like my thing. Like, how can we make this easier for people? I see the struggle. I've been through the struggle. I see my friends going through the struggle. What can we do to help? What can we do to fix like the school systems and what goes on there? What can we do with social media? I've been on, like, you know what I mean? I feel like, I'm not dissing anyone that's old, because that's not it. I just feel like some of these older governors and representatives, they don't get the internet. Like, my grandmother has not a friggin' clue what happens online. She would never understand the context, even though I've talked to her about it, of what really happens. And I feel like some of them just don't know because they're not aware. And if they made themselves more aware, maybe they would understand and see the reasoning why people want this. And I think that is the main problem. There's a lot of older representatives, older governors, and they just don't get some of the new age stuff and the laws that should need to be passed before other ones that make no sense why they're even passing them. It's not 100. My uncle's estate is still in probate, but she was able to do this event. That's still good, though. I'm sending lots of prayers, though, because I really do hope she can get some ownership, or 100%. That's the goal. 100%. I write my governor a lot, and I did not vote to reelect him. Do you really? Now, when you say you write to him, do you email him and like let him know what you feel, or like physically write him a letter? Nowadays, people email, so it's probably, I'm thinking like my grandmother definitely writes letters. Don't know that. There's got to be more. There's got to be more we could do. Yeah, I didn't want mine either, but I didn't vote this. I did not vote this November. This is probably the first year I did not vote since I turned 18 and was able to vote. And it was mainly because I didn't know where I would have to go to vote. And last time I went, I had an issue. And it was right after I just got a new license and changed my area where I go vote. And I wasn't trying to have that issue again, honestly. And I was like, well, what's my one vote going to do? Nothing. And honestly, you know who I would have voted for? Mickey motherfucking Mouse, because I didn't want either of the two that were going to be up for governor this year. Okay, you email him. That's good to know. I didn't even know you could do that. Now, do you get a response back? That's interesting to know. Or is it like a general robot response? Have you ever got like a response back that seemed like they read your email? That's what I want to know. I hope that, these people actually look at what the people say. And that's what we need, are people that are more willing to hear what the people in the state want, not just these representatives and senators. It's not about them. It's about what the people want, though they make it about what they want instead of what the people want. And that's what bothers me. 3 a.m. It's okay, honey. I know the time does fly. It does. Well, you're over there. Oh, that means Johnsy might be getting out the bar. Ooh, Johnsy. Johnsy doesn't even know I'm streaming tonight. Watch out for Johnsy if he comes in. Do I have my page up? I do somewhere. I was going to send him the link. And just like, here you go. I didn't tell you, but I'm streaming. Where did I put it? I know I had it up because I was looking at it. I was looking at the chats. There it is. Nope, that's not it. I must have. Oh, here we go. Live stream. Da-da-da. Because Johnsy's over where you are, but he worked at a bar, so he comes home late. That's like when we get our normal game nights back. Oh my God, he's a killer to play with. I love playing with Johnsy. Talk about riots together. We're all rioting together. Now, I know some of you have Discord. Why is this person DMing me? That's weird. That is weird. Damn. Don't go on Discord. I was like, what the fuck? I was going on Discord to put up the thing for Johnsy. And I didn't realize I had someone. I had 2 people that messaged me, actually. That's what I was going to ask, though. Did you guys get, like, random people just trying to add you as a friend? Like, it seemed like I get, like, 10 a day of just random people trying to befriend me on Discord, and I don't even know who the hell they are. We don't have, like, mutual servers or anything. It doesn't make any sense. And then they say, like, random shit. It's like, what? Who are you? I feel like some of them find me from servers, but it's like when you don't have like a mutual server than me, and I got a lot of servers. I'm in a lot of different servers. Some I haven't even looked at in probably 4 years, but I'm in that server. And it's like some of them, how did you find me if we're not in a matching server? I didn't think that was possible unless you knew the person's name and their like last 4 numbers. But I get some weird people trying to add me as a friend. Once in a while, but I don't have many. Okay. If I go to sleep, I won't see. You think so? His stands comment on your video. Well, we will. We'll make sure to let you know. Oh, no problem, honey. DM me. I'll see it. You made it to the popular kids room? I did. If that's what you want to call it. The popular kids. Oh my God. How long have... Oh my God. Well, we've been on for 2 hours. That's where it's like, oh my God. Jeez. When you were like 3 a.m., like, oh yeah, time does fly by. And then I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, we're on for almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. That's crazy. When you have fun, the time just flies. I do want to test out StreamYard before. Not StreamYard. What the hell am I talking about? Jackbox before we end. I just want to see how it looks on your end, all of that. Because I do want to play this next Friday or Saturday, whatever That's what we have to decide. Last time we did game night, we decided Friday would be the best. I'm going to put a poll up on my community tab. What day would be the best for game night? And then we can go from there on what time works the best for some people. Because I know some people have kids, they want to put their kids to bed. Then we have people that like Welsh and Johnsy who are 5 hours, sometimes 6 hours ahead. Even Fred's 5 hours ahead. So we want to make it, I want to make it a time for everybody, even if they're there in the beginning, but it works better for some after that. Because usually we play for like 3 to 4 hours. So as long as they can come and enjoy it for an hour, that's what I want. So Friday or Saturday, that is going to be, fuck it, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. What day would be the best? Though I will say, I have talked to Fred. I know some of you guys used to come to mine and Fred's stream here on Sundays. Fred finally has his own place, which I'm so excited for him. So now we can get back to doing our Sunday streams with me and Fred, which we got a lot of amusement parks that we need to look at and go over and see, which I'm totally excited about too. So my stream that I used to do with Fred, we put it on pause and we're going to unpause it. So we will be doing that too as well. So we're bringing everything back. It's time. I'm done playing with these fucking stupid games. Like, these people want to talk shit. Have fun. I ignore you anyways. I'm just going to keep doing me, and we're going to keep having fun over here and keep living the dream. That's what we're doing. I see a lot of people in a lot of different communities. I'm in a lot of different communities, and a lot of different communities are just like, YouTube is not fun anymore. And I get it. There's a lot of different creators fighting with other creators and back and forth, and who's doing this and who's doing that. It's not one community. It's all communities. All communities. And my channel was always a place where we had fun. No drama, always had fun. That's what I want. I know there's other people that are striving for that as well. Roddy will tell you her friend Coley, as seen by a subscriber, her channel, she's trying to bring fun back to YouTube as well. And she likes to do like the commentary, watch videos and stuff like that. I enjoy that too. So I hope that more people see how crazy this is getting and just say, fuck all these people that want to cause a mess. Let's keep doing us. Yeah, game night. You got to play with us, though, Huggets. And that's what I said. I didn't even know that Jackbox had Party Pack 10 already. We missed a whole Party Pack while we were gone. And it's actually, ooh, I might have to buy it. So right now it's 20% off because it's Black Friday, and it went from $34.99 to $27.99. I think we paid around the same price last year for Party 9. But so let's see what they have. They have Quiplash. What is no, okay. So they have TKO 2. They have a chaotic type off and fierce text, time traveling trivia in Time Jinx. So that's a new game. Hidden identity, intrigues, and hypnosis. And group music making in Do Re Mi. Oh, that sounds like fun. So they have another Quiplash version. TKO is 2. And then they have a bunch of new games. So I'm just going to open up one of the party packs, probably one of the ones I have downloaded, because I know I have to re-download them. They're in my, like, whatchamacallit. They're in my Steam library, but you have to, like, re-download them into the new computer type of thing. And I know I did one. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I played for 0 minutes. I did download one. So I was trying, and then I got probably sidetracked. It was like, fuck it. We'll try again. We'll try again later. You got, wait, for Black Friday? Really? Now for how long? Just for that 1 month? Are they doing a deal? For real? Do I have to cancel my StreamYard to get a better deal? Is it like, $10 just for that first month? Or is it $10 for so many months? $10 for 12 months kind of thing? Like, that's what I want to know. But, all right, this is not down. So 2 is not installed. Is 1 installed? I don't see, but I installed them on my hard drive. So wouldn't they still be on the hard drive? Well, let's just try this computer. I'm going to try and install it. Last time we played was July 16th, 2022, and that was Party Pack 2. That's crazy. Yeah, no, okay, so what are you talking about? Why do we gotta be quiet?
I thought I heard something.
Okay. Sorry, guys, I have to be quiet for a second. Don't worry about it. Here's a noise from the other side of the house. It was a ghost, guys. No, it says monthly. Oh, that's good to know. I'll have to look. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. Okay, it says hard drive, E, install. Damn, that's a lot of gigabytes. Oh, that's how much I have free. Never mind. It's like, that's a lot of gigabytes. It's only 1.3 gigabytes. Install. We don't need it to the desktop. So while that's downloading, once it's done downloading, we'll take a peek at it, make sure it works, and then we'll head out for the night. But we have some time until it downloads. I thought we did it right before. We did one. So we did do a game night right before, but it might have not been Party Pack 2. It might have been one of the other party packs. So I picked 1. Excuse me. I picked Party Pack 1. So we haven't played the 1 in a long time. Let's see. 9 says last time we played it was November 18th, 2022. So it was maybe that one. Because October, you said. So we had a couple after that. And then this one was September 10th, 2022. That was Party 8. September 23rd is Party 7. 6, it was the 23rd of September. Oh, coming over? My internet muted me for some reason. Yeah, it was October. I think the last one, it was November of 2022 was the last time we played. That's a long time, guys. Yeah, 9 was November 18th. Which 9 is the newest, well, not the newest one anymore, the last newest one we had. Meow. What do you want? You have to map. Oh, okay. Well, I just re-downloaded it. I'll have to do it with the other ones, though. Pope told me a trick of what I need to do. My IT guy, got to tell me what to do. Yes, you were. We did the one before that in October with you. And then that's kind of when I started my break. I started my break November. And I didn't come back till March. Because that's when the Vanderpump effect. Actually, it was April that the Vanderpump affair, March is when it all happened, but I started covering the Vanderpump affair, the scandal. That was in March, April of 23. So I took a break from November all the way to April. And these people can't get offline for 5 minutes, but yeah, I could take a break. Like, I get it. If you got to take a break, you got to take a break. And I'll tell you, that was the best thing that ever happened. That break put me in such a better mind state. And I came back, and my first video back, I literally kicked ass. I wasn't even monetized yet. And when I came back, I kicked ass. And my first video back, I got like, I don't even know how many views on that one video. Hey, Abby, it's been a long time since I seen you, honey. How are you? I actually just read your tweet not that long ago when I was on Twitter. What is going on over? See, talk about another thing that's happening. What the hell is going on over there on that side of YouTube? I saw your tweet earlier and I was like, God damn, their shit's blowing up everywhere. How are you doing, hon? I haven't, that's because, and the Van Luke hasn't been around. I haven't seen you either from that. It's like everybody is gone. Or something's happening. What did I see? I can't find it now. That's what I hate about Twitter, whatever you want to call it, X. Oh, Pokemon. What is Pokemon doing? She's not doing any broke boy Black Friday sales on her overpriced cookies. Oh my God, the whole cookie scandal. Okay, no problem. I will DM you back for sure on Discord. Yes, I did get that. I also got one from somebody else, and I was like, why the hell are you DMing me? You're fine. I would love to talk to you. No problem. I will DM you back for sure. Cookie Gate. Her cookies, though, are mad expensive. But I think they're making, like, such a big deal over, like, she is kind of being cocky with the whole cookie stuff. I will give it that. She's like, well, if you can't afford my cookies, I'm going to buy them. And apparently there's no sales for these cookies. So if you want to try Pokemon's delicious cookies, you got to pay full price, bitch. Like, full price or you're not getting them. She's like, they're like $7 each a pack. You're telling me you can't pay $7 for a pack of cookies? No, bitch. Actually, I pay like $3 for a family size thing of Chips Ahoy, and I'm good. That's worth my money. It lasts way longer here in this house. We go through cookies like it's no one's business. Right? Oh, speaking of, I got you the graham cracker covered chocolate covered graham crackers, whatever they're called. The shortbread cookie things. Because I got myself the peanut butter ones. You can't have those though. Right? I will get back. I'm actually getting off in like 5-10 minutes. I'm waiting for Steam to finish downloading, which it just did. And I will get back to you because I do want to give you a DM back because I want to know what's going on too. Besides whatever you have to talk to me about. Bake your own cookies, right? They're supposedly like these like crazy cookies. We can look at that while it's finishing downloading. Does she talk about these cookies here? Oh, she's talking about what you get if you buy the cookies. I know there was somebody else talking about Pokemon's cookies. Did I save that? No, I didn't. Sometimes I save some things and I'm like, yeah, we'll talk about this. And then I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. Let's put on Twitter. Share the tab, audio, boom. I'll make it bigger. So, Mr. Drama Alert himself put the video up. Thought I pressed play, but apparently I didn't. And there's a volume.
promotion today. It is not a broke boys Black Friday sale. Okay. It is if you buy a pack of 8 or 12, you get a free
She
hat. It's a
said
really cute
broke
hat.
boys. Okay, no, she said it right. I thought she said black boy for a second. She said broke boy. Okay.
I have one. But yeah, in case anyone was interested. How are the cookies going? Good. I don't know if you guys saw, but we're doing a promotion today. It is not a broke boys Black Friday sale. Okay. It is
So pretty much
if you
if
buy
you're
a pack of
broke, you
8
can't buy our
or
cookies.
12, you get a free hat. It's a really cute hat. I have one. But yeah, in case anyone was interested.
It's probably like the cheapest hat known to man too, let's be honest. Why isn't she wearing the hat to promote this sale? I mean, what's going on? Of course, the comments. There you go. Oreos, Walmart. There you go. $3.98, and you can get a pack of Oreos that taste just as delicious. You can get the family size, which is a lot more cookies, for $4.69. And that's usually what we have to get, is the family size between the two of us. So, you know, just the tip. I mean, I don't even know what are these her cookies? These are the cookies. They don't even look that good. $28 for literally poop cookies. Ugh. Those don't even look good. Are they like gluten-free, vegan-free? Like, are they organic everything? Like, are they genetically made? Like, what makes these cookies so special? Oh, look, that's good. Broke boy cookies. I love the memes that these people come up with. You get a like for sure. I want to find the original video, which is probably not going to be here, but the way she just like makes fun of like the people that just can't afford to buy her cookies was pretty disgusting. And she did this a couple days ago because it was all over. And I was like, girl, you just not hitting right with your audience. And you don't realize people will take that into consideration. There's the same. Of course, he did the same one. Everyone got this. Oh, here it is. Is this it? This clip of Pokemon aged like milk. I don't know if this is the cookie one, though.
Nope.
No, it's not.
No, and it's not because I got like $10 million. It's just because I'm good as I am. Why would I compromise my morals and ethics for more money when I have money? Something about that is so cringe to me personally. Like, I understand, you know, if you need to make money, right?
Yeah.
For me to do cringe shit when I have I can't. Like, ew.
What?
How do I... Can someone put this into words better than I can?
No, I can't.
It's almost embarrassing.
So pretty much she's not going to do cringe shit just for the fact that she can make money. Well, that's good. Apparently, though, you have not a problem making these cookies outrageously overpriced and then, you know, bitching at people that they can't buy their cookies. Good one. I want to see the original video, and I know that's up here somewhere, but of course, like I said, that was like last week, and the way this internet goes, here's her response back. While what I said was 100% indeed to be a joke, I see why it came off as insensitive, and I apologize for that. I understand the current price of the cookies may be expensive for some, and promise will continue to consider pricing to keep a main as affordable as possible. Oh, he tries the cookies? Let's see how good this cookie is.
Let's try it out. Let's try it out, chat. Let's try it out.
Let's try it.
Mina is what it looks like.
Minor.
This is not what it looks like in the packaging.
All right.
Don't look too good. I think he's being a little over dramatic, personally. He's like, I'm gonna step off camera and throw up.
32. Let's try it out. Let's try it out,
Oh,
chat.
that's right, because you got tax, all of that. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Oh, this is where I saw it. I knew I saw it here. It was Penguin. I knew I had seen a video on it. That's who I saw it on. Penguin does do a video on it about the whole cookie situation. And it's not a bad video at all. Just play a portion of it. That would actually help. Of course, they're not going to play a portion of it. But if you want to see more about this cookie drama, Penguin does talk about it, and it's pretty spot on with everything that's happening. Of course, this is all the new stuff that's going on. So, oh my God, guys. You totally could see that I DM'd Roadhog. Oh my gosh. How dare I show my screen and there be a DM message at the bottom. Night Coffee, thank you so much for coming, babe. Hit me up. I do want to catch up with you, babe. Love ya. Yes, so you can decorate. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Decorating. I'll call you tomorrow as we decorate. All right, the game should be downloaded. It should be. We're at 83%. Yay. So just a couple percentage more. It's because I'm doing everything else and then some on my computer. And so now you guys, some of you guys got to actually meet the infamous Coffee that you didn't get to meet when we wished her happy birthday. So I'm glad you guys got to meet her. I must be, because I'm DMing him about the live stream tomorrow. I actually made, no, you know that I made the thumbnail. I made a background for tomorrow too. He's probably thinking in his head, what the hell is wrong? This girl is just making everything. He was like, hey, by the way, I made a background. If you like it, you can put it up for tomorrow. I was like, why not? I love just creating things. So I was like, why not? What I am doing is, like I said, I'm putting all the videos that I have on it tomorrow in a slide, because with StreamYard, you can do the present and then do the slideshow. And I do know it's easier to just go through it that way to watch the different videos. And I'm going to label them so that way it's easier and he could just find whatever one he wants to play that way. Because at this point, he's in charge. So after I send him everything, he gets to pick whatever he wants to play and all of that. So at least that'll be easier for him to go through the videos and all of that about Maddie. So, oh my God, no, technically I'm not showing the proof because apparently it was text messages on my cell phone, though I don't have his number or Shelly's number at that point. I have neither. I think the only thing I have on my phone that like connects to Shelly is Snapchat. That's Shelly of all people. We're not doing this ASL. This is not fucking AOL from 2001. Like, we're not playing ASL. How old are you? Do you want to do that one? Andrew, how old are you? Are you a child finding a live stream? Because if you are, this is 18 plus. We're Miranda. ASL, age/sex/location. They want your age, your sex, which clearly I'm a female. Hello. Female. And my location, I'm not giving out. Sorry. Damn. Okay. 37. You're allowed to stay. You're over 18 plus. But why did you have to come in like that? Are we on AOL chats? man, that brings back the memories. I'll tell you that, Andrew. We're just bullshitting over here. You can hang out and bullshit as long as you're over the age of 18, which you say you are, so I'm taking your word for it. Yahoo Chat. No, AIM. I did Yahoo Chat too, but AIM was like the cool place to go. And I think you had like an area where it was like, do you want to talk to someone random? And then like you could go through that chat and then talk to whoever was in that chat. That's how we used to do it back in the day. But the first question you always asked was ASL. ASL. Remember the AIM days? ASL. Oh, those bring back memories. When I was like, do I say that I'm 13 or do I say that I'm 15 back in the day? Because technically I'm in a preteen, a teenage group, and I'm a preteen. That was like the thing. But actually, it was a good way to connect with people. Do I miss that? No, I don't, because now I have like the cell phone that pretty much does the same thing. You just can't find random people. Speaking of random people, Pope, guess what site shut down? Omegle. They finally got Omegle offline. So like the guy that invented Omegle and owned Omegle decided to shut it down. And there has been a lot of we know, because there's a lot of videos out there if you don't know. Omegle tended to a lot of predators, and it was a big thing because a lot of kids like to go on Omegle, and then you have these creepy fucking pedophiles that would go on there too, and it was a lot of that. Yes, too many guys jacking off on Omegle. There you go. You said it perfect, Andrew. And finally he decided that he had to shut it down because after all these years of it not being exactly what he wanted it to be, it got to the point that he needed to protect the kids, protect the internet, and no one else was doing it. No matter how many people would be undercover on Omegle to try to catch these people, they weren't getting they weren't getting them all. They were only getting maybe a tiny percentage of how many people were actually on there doing this stuff. So I was bummed to hear it at first. Because have we had some fun times on Omegle? Yes, we have. But I understand why they shut it down, and I think it was about time that it got shut down. Do I feel bad for these creators that all they did was make Omegle videos? Yeah. There's got to be other things out there like that, though, that they could maybe find. And maybe it's a lot safer, because that's the whole thing. It's not safe. Hey, Yaya. But I saw that the other day and I was like, OMG, Omegle is gone. That was back. Oh my God. Omegle has been around since the internet started too. So that was shocking to hear. But I'm happy. One more site off the list that we're not keeping kids safe. Though kids should have never been on there. But that was the problem. Even if you had clicked 18 plus, you were getting kids that were lying just to be in certain chats. And that's where it's fucked up and wrong. And you have to have some kind of a block or protection for that shit. Because I could easily put that I'm, 20 instead of 36. It's stupid. But this is what people do. And there were people that were these predators, putting down that they were teens just to talk to teens. So fucked up, dude. So fucked up. They're trying to shut down reaction videos. I know. I have actually heard about that. I don't think they'll really... It depends on the situation and what's being shown in the reaction videos. I have seen a lot of people have a lot of hard time, especially in the commentary, with some of their reaction videos being shut down. So, but it had nothing to do with that kind of stuff. Other stuff. But I can see the Omegle reaction videos being shut down. All right, it is loaded. We are going to play. So this is just to test it out, because next week we are playing some Jackbox games. So this is just to test it out while I'm live, see how it is. It's launching on my end, which I'm going to have to make it the game screen smaller once it launches. I didn't forget that. I can't believe Pokemon, man. She's always causing issues. See, we don't have the TV muted. So, like, usually we have our TV on that we don't even hear the noise next door. Why did it say it's launching? Oh, it's installing. Oh, it's still installing stuff. It's running, installing script, Microsoft, VC, whatever. It's launching. It's taking time. I do want to. They had what game was it? They have Quiplash for Thanksgiving. They had a Thanksgiving edition Quiplash, and I heard that they're coming out with a Christmas edition one too, which I'm totally excited. If they have the Christmas one, we are totally getting that for December. I definitely got to look on Steam after I'm done and see what Jackbox games we need. Oh, it launched something. Oh, it launched. Let's see. It didn't launch. Oh, there it is. Ta-da-da. It was doing all that, like, C drive stuff. What is that? The Windows EXE, the coding. Oh. You're going to be able to hear it in a second. Downloaded, so we don't have to wait. If I have to test them out with Pope, I will, but let's just see how this one works. I'm going to present, share my screen. We have a window that's opened. There we go. Can you hear the sound? Is it echoing since I have my sound on? I like Drawful. I like Drawful animated. That's my favorite one. I don't think we ever played Words, Bud, to be honest. Rough Morning. Ooh. So they give you a word, so then you have morning coffee. Oh, look at that. Coffee. Oh, no, they real TV. No. Really clever answer. That's a good one. Answer. Oh, fun. Funderwear. Oh, my God. That's funny. We got to try Words, Bud. I don't think we ever played that. I'm going to click one of the games and see how that works. Let's play Words, Bud. Let's just see. I'm going to try. I think I deleted the app, guys, which I think they said they were on the works of creating an app on Jackbox the other day. So I don't know if they actually got a new app. Because the app that I was using was like an app that was created by some person. That wasn't the official app. Oh my God, 12 text messages. And they're all from these like holiday sales. Holy moly. Oh, my guy's on. LAOC TV's on. Oh, before we leave, I'm going to have it go to his. How's the sound work, Pope? I think he said be right back before. He should be back. Live. Oh, I'm like looking for the private chat. There it is. Peanut butter. All right, so this looks like it's doing good. So I'm happy about that. So I'm going to X out of that. And before we leave, I want to just redirect whoever is here to my boy, Jeremy. No, not Jeremy Roadhog. Jeremy from laoc.tv, who is a live streamer. He is based out of LA, and what he does is he goes around to the emergency calls, whether it's a car accident, something on fire, a guy swinging a machete knife in the middle of the street, which they've had calls like this. Um, just crazy stuff that's happening in LA. He's there, he's chasing them. He goes, he gets the accident. We get to talk, have fun while he's in these car rides. He also like does care packages that he gives out to the homeless. There's a lot of people in need in LA. And if you saw like the side of the road, like it's like tent city they used to have. Well, it's now like the whole entire city is tent city. There's not just one road that is tent city. And it's scary. But he does a lot of helping, like giving care packages out, basic essentials, hats, gloves, socks, food. His subscribers make wonderful care packages, and he passes them out. He's also gotten like tents, like that he's able to give these people new tents and blankets and tarps and all of that good stuff. So he does a lot of good work. Oh, here we go. To redirect, I can add him. LAOC TV. Perfect. So now that he's live, save. That's perfect. We are all set. So if you are here, I'm going to have you guys redirected over to my boy, Jeremy. Like I said, let him know Sunshinery sent you. He knows my channel. He shouts me out. I love him. He's a great guy. And I hope you guys have fun. So next Friday or Saturday, I'm going to put a community poll up. We're going to decide which day is better. Friday, Saturday, or even Sunday will be an option. So go to my community tab. After the stream, I'll put it up. Vote on which day you want to do game night. And our kickback and chats they used to be on Wednesday night. I might put them on a Thursday, might put them on a Wednesday. We're going to figure that out too, because I'm coming back with these kickback and chats, and we're going to go over certain things and just really hang out and chat like we did tonight. It was a lot of fun. It was 2 hours and a half, and the time flew by. So I cannot wait to have more fun with you guys. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday. If you missed the beginning of my stream, I did talk about what sales are going on for different stream services like Hulu and Peacock. Discovery Plus is not doing one, but all of those kind of stream services, what their Black Friday specials are, and how you can get a whole year for $1 each month. So check that out. If you missed it, it's in the beginning of this live stream. And I will also post again in the chat for you guys, just the whole article that goes over other stream services too that I did not mention that you can also check out and see what else is there, because they do this every year. This is the site I go to every year to see what services and different things they're putting out for deals. But I hope you all have a lovely night. Thank you, Andrew, for coming. I hope you do come back. We have a lot of fun here. Most of my videos that you'll see are Vanderpump stuff, but I am going to be going live again. So hope you come back and have fun. Who knows? And everyone else that came, I love you all. You guys are amazing. And I will see you again soon. Bye, everyone. And go tell Jeremy Sunshinery sent you. Bye.